Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? What did you do today? What did you do yesterday? Hope everybody is doing okay. I didn't have time to look at the rest of the Discord. We've only got 25 minutes here, so I want to go ahead and get into it. But yeah, it is 10 p.m. here, so it was a long day for me, and we're right in the middle of Chinese New Year, so got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now, but still pumping this out. So actually I wanted to do this today. I wanted to do this tonight actually for me, but because I'm not going to be making a video tomorrow or a report or anything like that, because it's technically that's the weekend for me. So I'm not planning on doing that, but I usually don't do that on Friday nights anyways, because the market's closed for 2 days, and I usually do the next report on it'll be Sunday night, would come out with the what to watch for the week, and then we do the live stream on Sunday would be the next thing. Possibly do some educational videos on the weekends, but basically that's what I'm thinking, at least. Stephen Frank, what's up, man? Thank you for coming on over. Another 105 subscribers more. Sweet, almost by the... Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's growing really fast. I'm happy with that. I just try to think of some ways to make it grow even faster. But it's going well, and it's all thanks to you guys, to be honest with you. Let me go ahead and send a notification on Reddit for the Reddit gang, just to make sure we can get everybody on here, because I didn't promote this one or anything like that, but we're going to go ahead and give them a little shout out so they know what we're doing. And if you're not on the Reddit, go ahead and check that out. We have a nice little community, already over 700 members, and we just started it like 3 weeks ago, now that I think about it. So that's cool. It's all going really well, so I appreciate that. Alright, that's posted. And yeah, awesome. I might be looking for a mod of this Reddit thing, but I don't really need one right now. Well, possibly in the future, especially when it gets a couple thousand members. And at the rate of growth that we are experiencing, it might be pretty soon. But I'm already pretty busy. I need a break, vacation already, but it is what it is. Got the weekend coming up, so it's good. What next for SBE? Yes, I know that is the question. Yankees, I know, right? I really like baseball. Overall, I'm a baseball fan, and where I am, they don't have very many choices for baseball teams, so it's literally all Yankees and Dodgers. So if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose the Yankees. So, but I'm not a Yankees fan by any means. I know that must be really weird. I just can't find anything that any of the teams that I'm fans of. What next for SBE? I know space going down today pre-market. Well, let's check that out. That's actually not a bad thing, because we had that put that we're selling. Down 11%. That's a lot. That's cool. Because let me refresh. This is a 46 strike March 5th. And I could get 200 shares, so that's cool. I don't really even want to close that out. Everything is pulling back a little bit, all of my stuff at least, and pre-market anyways. So the space, yeah, 46. What's it at right now though? Let me just double check that. 52. So yeah, okay, right around there. That's good. I mean, I don't want to sell this position, although we are up 26%, but that doesn't mean anything to me because I want to get assigned. Personally, I want the cheap space. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, for the SBE, I mean, so the merger was delayed. And it was about the shareholders aren't voting. And so as far as the research that I've done, just very, very in a very, very short amount of time, it seems like it's just because the shareholders aren't voting. But I can totally be wrong on that. I need to look more into it. So I probably should just go ahead and do that. But from what I heard, it didn't seem like such a big deal, and it's in my buy zone. Yeah, it's not even down that much pre-market. Unfortunately, this is going to be not very good for my options, but it's not really gonna get much worse. I mean, at least for the pre-market, we're already down 35% on those. So that hurts a little bit, but you know, there's the SBACs are they're obviously more risky. So what are you gonna do? I'm down 1% though, so that kind of sucks. But you know, it just is like that though. Those SBACs those are the riskiest things to do. And I don't even remember which subreddit I made a report and I posted it on, and they kicked me off because I was talking about the SPACs. But yeah, they're a little bit risky. But I mean, I don't really feel like we're taking so much risk because of the due diligence that we're putting in. But anyways, so I mean, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna keep watching it, to be honest with you. I don't really think there's anything to start freaking out. I mean, more so would be my Apple. Crazy. The DraftKings vertical is doing all right. Not really though. Overall, it's down 2%, but that's not so bad. My DraftKings, the other one, the 75 strike, is just rest in peace. That one's totally messed up. But it is what it is. Let me go check that out. Luckily, the more risky ones we shouldn't put much in anyway, so not so big of a deal. I mean, it's still in my buy zone. I wish it would go down even more, and then we could buy some more of it, to be honest with you, because this is a long play. This is not short term. It's like, yeah, I know the one that we did, the 75 strike, that was short term, but that was just for fun, to be honest with you. It's not much money, $25. If you can't afford to lose $25, then there's probably something wrong with that equation. But I mean, you know, it's still possible. I mean, we still have time, because this box right here, that's literally our strike and our expiration date for the 75. So it could pop up there. That's not that difficult. It definitely could do that. So for sure, hang on to it. I don't know if those premiums are gonna pop up to where we want them to be, but we'll see about that. So overall, I would just keep holding on to that. The SBE, I would, if you're in it already, I'm gonna hold on to it, because this could be down because of the. Anyways, we'll see how it reacts today. I mean, we could cut it too. If it goes out of my buy zone, I think I might cut it. To be honest with you, that kind of sucks. Yeah, something like that. It's still bullish on the super trend, so that sucks. But hey, oh well. I don't think that the merger is totally broken. But yeah, it's definitely delayed. But I don't really think that's such a big deal. I wouldn't be so worried about it, so I think I might just go ahead and hold on to them. But I mean, if it goes down so much, then there's no reason to hold on to it. We can roll it out, or close a position and buy it back later. Yeah, I don't know if I will buy more SBE. It's interesting. I mean, there's some other ones I want to look at too, though, that we could buy. But I don't know if I'd buy more. I think I might, if it starts going down a lot today, I think I might cut that for a loss and then reevaluate and buy later when it's lower. I think that would make the more sense. But you can ride it out. It just depends on how low. I mean, it's it's broken the support, and it's at the bottom of my buy zone. So we'll just have to watch it. I mean, we've got 15 minutes left until opening bell, so we're just gonna have to watch it. I haven't heard any more news on the ArcX Space Fund, but I'm pretty sure we're going to make a lot of money when that comes out. Is this E-Trade Pro? No, it's Webull. If you don't have a Webull, there's a link in the description. I think they changed the promotion to 2 free stocks, so whenever I'm plugging like 4 free stocks, you should go ahead and do that because they will change the promotion periodically. But there's nothing wrong with E-Trade. But if you want to trade along with us, we're going to be doing some real trades here. And by the way, thanks for joining, guys. Make sure you follow Twitter, link in the description. Go ahead and go to my website, prostockadvice.com, and put your email address in at the bottom because you're going to get the email notifications from when there's a new report live every single day, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Actually, it's going to be Sunday night to Thursday night or something like that. But it's something like that. And also, if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube, please do that. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers here, that was my next goal. My first goal was 100, and we passed that. I don't even remember. I think that was like last week. It's crazy. We're growing pretty fast here. I'm surprised. Getting a lot of notifications on my phone. But yes, the DraftKings is just messed up. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and buy some more for 6 cents for sure. If you can't afford to lose $25, you probably could afford to lose $6. I mean, isn't that like less than a Happy Meal? Don't eat Happy Meals, by the way. That's a bad idea. Got to take care of our bodies so we're functioning, our brain is functioning so we can think right and trade. It's 14 minutes till open. Posted an image in the Discord in the stock chart channel you might want to glance at. We got Zom before it was even being mentioned on there. Yeah, changed sometime around 2-1, but 2 free is good, yeah. That's right, it did. I didn't even know that. So I'm sorry if I was plugging, I apologize if I was plugging the 4 free stocks and it was only 2. My bad, I didn't know. CCIV, yep, that's a good one. There was another one I wanted to look at too. There was 2 I wanted to look at, and since I'm not going to be doing a report, I'm just going to go ahead and do that in the live stream. It was CLII. So yeah, I wanted to look at this one because this one overall is going to be, it's going to be a good buy. I think it's easily $30 once the merger is confirmed. But basically, it's a race for the charging networks, pretty much. So this is a charging station, a charging network play. So this one can be interesting. But again, this is a SPAC, so you guys know these are risk level 5s. I would probably put all SPACs at 5, unless the merger is confirmed. Then they would probably drop down to a 4. But this is a charging station play. So they're looking to merge. And I forgot who they're looking to merge with off the top of my head. I need to look into that. Switchback? Yeah. But anyways, this one off the top of my head is something that we need to watch for and look more into. I would buy anything here. Because I think this is, I'm pretty confident once the merger is confirmed, this is easily a $30 stock. So I think that's going to be pretty simple. This is an easy money play. But keep in mind, guys, that these are the specs and they're a little bit risky because it's all on hype and rumors. I'd probably cut after the super trend, to be honest with you. Yeah, but basically something like that. I think that was my, I don't even remember, my old target? I don't remember. Could have been down here. So we're raising the target. I don't know if that's on my watch list. There's so many things to keep up with. Let me double check. No, that one's not, but I was watching it though. Interesting. Well, CLII, the charging station play. Thanks guys just for joining us. If you are new here, let me know, say hi, and don't forget we do have a Discord server and I answer every single question there with priority in the VIP section. The general chat kind of gets a little bit busy sometimes, so I don't have time to read through it all. I'm just keeping really busy with answering everybody's questions. First priority is the VIP section on the Discord. Second would be the general chat on the Discord and my email from my contact section on my website. And then it would be Twitter and Reddit. But I appreciate you guys, and we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited where we're going with this. I think we're going to, I mean, for sure we're going to make a lot of money with this, but just growing the community and all, it's really exciting for me. So while you're at it, go ahead and check out the links in the description, and if you appreciate what we're doing, then go ahead and send me a $1 tip. I'd appreciate that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm appreciated in the early stages of this. But also the likes. I would actually prefer a like than $1, to be honest with you. I wish I could pay for likes. That would be cool. Just pay for like 1,000 likes. That'd be cool. But I need it though. I need it more than you guys know. Maybe you guys know. Yep, 500 people in the Discord. It's crazy. And yeah, it was very short amount of time. I don't even remember how much long it was exactly. This is a super cool that you're doing the live streaming. I've been following you on our options, and now I get to interact live. Thanks for doing live streams for sure, Edward. Thanks a lot for the compliment. And I don't do it every day, although I might in the future if we can pull a lot of viewers here and a lot of people request the live streams, because we're about to open here in 8 minutes, and you will actually see the real trades that I'm doing. So a lot of people are coming over from our options because I do post on there every single day. And it's already to the point in only like a week or two that I can answer all of the comments and all of the DMs that I'm getting there. It's pretty crazy. But nevertheless, while you're at it, Edward, go ahead and check out my videos and give me a like on some of these, because we're making things happen over here and we're putting in a lot of time doing the due diligence and the fundamental analysis for you guys. And if you haven't checked out already the Discord, there's a wall of fame. So if you're using our picks to make huge amount of gains, go ahead and send me a screenshot of those picks, or sorry, of the gains, and you'll make it in the Wall of Fame, Pro Stock Wall of Fame. So go ahead and check that out. But there's a lot of people. We're all making money here. Currently, we're losing money on the SBE. Not gonna lie, but it's not so bad. I might roll that. I don't know. I might roll it. We'll see. We'll see. But we're gonna think about that later when the market opens in 7 minutes. But thanks for coming over, guys. Appreciate that. Let me try to catch up on the chat here. Kevin Giddings, my advice is not only about stock options by any means. 90% of my portfolio is in commons and buy and hold, for sure. I only have about 10% or even less, actually. I need to calculate it, to be honest with you. But it's only 5 to 10% that I play with options. but it's more active because, I mean, sure, I can tell you I can send you a screenshot right now. I don't need to send you a screenshot. I just pull it up while we're on live stream. Duh. So I just show you what my portfolio is, and then that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. I mean, for the buy and hold, but the options is more proactive. But it's good because we can make a decent amount of money. We can make hundreds of percents potentially, and you know, options is cool though. For playing with a little bit, being proactive about making money. I'm subbed and liked every video. Appreciate that. There are definitely services that pump. Yep. Oh yeah, we're having problems with that YouTube bot. Should be fine now, I think. Hey, I've been around for a minute, but I've kind of just been lurking. Thanks for the move suggestion from before. I got some nice profit. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Forcella. You're welcome. I made some nice money from that too. Speaking of which, in 5 minutes I will be going over these positions. We're down almost 1% right now. That's not so bad because we were up 4% yesterday, but I need to. I wonder what Apple's doing. Oh. Come on, Apple. I personally kind of like Apple. I have an iPhone, but I don't use a Mac though. So I'm like half-half, I guess. Apple's down 0.5%. Oh, great. Right on my support. Anyways, we'll see if that holds. If not, we're going to have to get some more. Possibly roll that April 16th. Going to possibly have to roll it. But that's okay. That is okay. Anyways, so there's that. Gevo, I'm selling puts here. A decent amount of puts. If I get assigned, I'm going to have 900 shares of Gevo, but hey. I guess we can do that. Let's see, my vertical spread that for the DraftKings is down 2%, which is not much. The LAC play that we did yesterday, if you were in this live stream from yesterday, you would have saw the LAC that we got into, and that's the battery play. If you watched the video from earlier, you will know what's going on. So I appreciate you guys joining the live stream from yesterday. But yeah, that's up 6%. Space is doing well. As I could close it and take 26 right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to get assigned at 46, so we'll wait. Hopefully it goes down, to be honest with you, because this is selling a put, and then my MU is great, almost 100%, and yeah, my MU was canceled, so we're gonna take a profit at 100% soon. My SMH is almost 100%. Lovely, lovely SMH. SMH has never failed me. Never. I don't know why I just don't go YOLO on SMH, to be honest with you. That would literally be the meme of all memes. YOLO on a shaking my head. The meme to end all memes. But yeah, it just made so much money from last year with the semiconductors. It's crazy. And still going strong, man. Anyways, SBE, that's the one we need to watch for today. The solo position is about to expire today, and we are, let's see, it is a, what, is this $9 strike? I don't think we're gonna get assigned on that one, because solo is actually pulling back. Solo is $7.96. This is a good buying opportunity, guys. This is a good buying opportunity. Check this out, because it's hitting the support. This is a Canadian EV, if you don't know. This one is cheap. One of the cheaper EVs. Now, I cannot really comment on if this one is going to be the next Tesla or the next, what's it called, Lucid, or the next Neo. Especially with all them fanboys. Probably not. It's probably not going to be, but it doesn't matter. If it only can just be mediocre, then it's worth a lot more than $8. So, and the same goes for Lucid. So I think this is a good to be selling covered calls just because it's EV and it's making its rounds online. The premiums are nice. If you check it out, 14-day sell expiration calls, you could get a cool. Well, it's down so much, this probably should change. But I would expect to get a few $100s. You could probably make a few $100s. But you'd have to time it because right now it's down so much from the previous day. So these premiums are obviously going to be down. But if you can time this right on a day that it starts swinging up and the IV is going up, and if you time it right, you could probably do, even if you get assigned, you could probably do 30% per month conservatively. All right, guys, that's the opening bell. 30 to 60, I would say. Tesla's down. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the SBE first, because that's probably what you guys are here for. So I apologize if I am going to start ignoring the chat. I need to check this out. Yeah, SBE. It's down 1.5%. It's at the very bottom of my buy zone. Just the merger got delayed, which is fine. We can wait. Okay, we're zoomed in on the 4-hour here. As you can see, it's at the bottom of my buy zone. This yellow is some sort of support about how low it has dipped before, and we are at those levels. Well, we're not yet, but down around $34 is that level. So we're going to be watching that, and I had my cut, which is unaltered at 33. But that's mostly for common stock. But as far as the options, I mean, if it is out of my buy zone, I think I might roll it. What I mean by that is close the position for a loss and then rebuy it when it's down towards the yellow line, if it does. But we'll see what happens. Nothing is really going on there right now. Let's just go ahead and take a look at everything here. Everything is pretty much down. THCX is still falling. That's interesting. Tesla is down. Eesh, that one hurts. Tesla's down a little bit. This could be an interesting buy. My Soxol's pulling back, but that's not a big deal. It was up like 10% yesterday. Overall, it's not so bad. The Tesla hurts though. Solo's going up a little bit though. Yeah, I would check out the Solo, guys. If you're interested in starting to do a wheel, I would recommend Solo, to be honest with you, because it's cheap. You only need $800 to start it, and the premiums are a lot because it's EV. Yeah. Well, looks like Tesla's back in my buy zone, and it's on that's a 4-hour. Yeesh. That doesn't look good, to be honest with you. I don't really want to cut this though. I have a lot of shares. I have 100 shares. And I have the ARK-K, so I have even more exposure to it. But let me look at this stuff really quick. Apple is just really sucking right now. DraftKings vert spread, we're up 5%. That's cool. LAC still 6.6. Space 20. Okay, so the move, I want to go ahead and put in that for 100%, which would be what? 2.9 times 2, it's 5.8. So let's go ahead and put this in for 5.8. And that's selling the move, and that's going to be all of it, right? Yep, only have one position left. So that's closing the last position for 100%. So if you guys don't know, I close at 25, 50, and 100 sometimes 75 if I just want to get out of it. I mean, the truth is sometimes I close it all at 50, but usually I try to do 25, 50, and 100. Of course, it's all going to depend on what's going on. Okay, so that's posted on Twitter now. So, what's next? The shaking my head. I could close one at 100%. I think that's fine. So it'd be about $12 for me since I bought it at 6. So let's just go ahead and do that. I only want to do one. Close at 100%. Maybe I should do more. 2. I could close at 100% and wait for it to pull back. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Alright, we're going to close 2 for 100%. So I'll still have one left. So I've gotten all my money back. It's all in the green. No matter what happens, we're not going to lose money on that. If it closes the 2 for 100%. So, yeah. That's posted on Twitter now. And let me just shout this out really quick. Okay. Alrighty, what's next? Yeah, markets are down today for sure. We're down 1.5%, but that's okay because we were up 4%. And today is Friday, so I mean, it's not that big of a surprise, to be honest with you. A lot of people take profits on Friday, if you haven't realized that. But we'll see what happens. It's still early. Alright, I mean, have we done everything we need to do? The SBE just... We could close. I think we will. Let's see. It's down more? Yeah. That one's tough. That one's a tough decision. Didn't see that delay coming, but I don't know. It's a tough decision because it can easily bounce back. Because it's not totally... The deal didn't totally fall through. It was just delayed. I mean, these SPACs, man, they're risk of 5 for sure. I mean, if you don't have the stomach to hold these, then don't do it. Don't do anything with a risk of 5. But especially the SPACs. I should even give those a risk of 6. Because they're all based on the rumors and hype. But hey, could make a lot of money though, because this is easily gonna go up to 50 once the merger is confirmed, I think. And speaking of which, this is the battery, the charging station place. Sorry about that, I misspoke. So we're gonna go ahead and do something interesting here. Never mind, we're not gonna do anything interesting here. Okey-dokey, but there's such a huge gap here. But yeah, I mean, for sure, we're going to be filling this gap. I'll hold off. Another one I wanted to look at is this. I think it's the NRVL, yep. This is one that I want to put on the watch list, and I might do that on Sunday. Marvel Technology, not the comic books. But this is a semiconductor provider of application-specific standard products. The company is engaged in the design, development, and sale of integrated circuits. So you can read about that if you want. But this one looks pretty promising. Seems like the consensus is undervalued, although we don't know who these analysts are. But just take the temperature of the room, temperature of the Weeble. Anyways, it's interesting. I think we're going to go ahead and put some sort of buy zones here. This one is really interesting to trade the super trend. See, that's what I need some people to watch. Is like, or if there's some sort of alert that I could set up if it crosses, if the super trend switches. I mean, that would be a very interesting alert to have, though. Because what are we gonna do? Just check back every day on every single one? I mean, I guess we probably should be doing that then. Well, today is going to be one of those days. One of those days when we're trying to take some profits, but we're probably not going to be taking any profits because it's on the way down. Looks like Soxel's coming back up. Tesla is coming back up. Thank you. THCX could be interesting. I thought this was going to be a bull trap. Okay, so it's officially switched over on the super trend to bearish or neutral. So we don't want to be in any of those positions. Although we can dollar cost average down if you want, but don't expect it to be awesome anytime soon. But this is just how it is. It's just the same in GameStop and AMC and all of those hype stocks. So don't expect too much from this stuff, guys. Okay, Tesla's coming back. Thank you. Really makes my stomach sick seeing that, because that's a pretty big position I have. But it's okay. I will be fine. Ford is an interesting one. Sorry guys, my nose is so itchy when I start doing these streams. I think it's making the money just makes my nose itchy. Okay, so Ford is an interesting one. I was asked today in the Discord, and guys, if you aren't in the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord. Link in the description. There is a VIP section where I prioritize answering every single question. And yes, every single question will be asked, will be answered. And you guys can go back and look at the previous questions to try to learn something. Maybe you didn't think of that before. And there are a lot of good questions. It makes me think about some things too. For sure, for sure. So this one, I have a position here because I got some free stock from Weeble. And if you don't have a Weeble, this is Weeble, by the way. Go ahead and there's a link in the description for some free stocks. You sign up and you can trade along with us. That's the goal. That's what I visioned for this. A real life trading scenario and education channel. So it looks like Ford might bounce off this support. So this is really interesting. This can be a very good time to buy this, though, if it bounces on the support. I had a buy zone down here, but that was before. So it's interesting. The premiums aren't really interesting, or I would say we could sell some covered calls. I mean, we could go out, but we go out so far, we'd want to also go out so far on the strike, and it just doesn't really make sense. I mean, $10 is not worth it. What a pity. But I mean, we can do some option. We could buy them though. I mean, 35 days. What are we gonna buy? 35 days. That expires on the 19th of March. Interesting. So what? So right around here. So let me drag this out. No. Something like this. Okay, so 19th of March is here. So it's 13.78. I like the price target of 13, and I would probably do a little bit cheaper just to be safer. So that's 35 days. That's a shorter one. We can do it. It's riskier when you do shorter ones, but we can do it. Who's with me on that? We could do a 12. The break even will be 12.5. We'd have a month to do 12.5. I think that's possible. Because if it bounces on this support if it continues on the same slope trajectory that it's on, we could potentially see a 1375 Ford on March 19th. So it can be interesting because of the electric Mustang and then just things like that. That's the catalyst, at least, the switching over to electric and the new Mustang coming out, which it looks interesting. It's an SUV, kind of like an SUV, right? It was kind of weird, but it's all good. You know, it's for the soccer moms that want to feel cool. But see, the thing is about that, Mustangs is that's like the brand of car with like the biggest name recognition. You see what I'm saying? This Mustang. Everybody knows what a Mustang is in America. So I think just having that horse on the back, even if it doesn't matter like if it's an SUV or sports car. I mean, for sure it's going to piss some people off, I guess. But it's just the brand recognition for Mustang. I think that's why they're doing it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, why else would they do that? You know what I mean? But okay. So, are you guys with me on this? It's too low for a real SUV. Yeah. Although those, like the Mercedes-Benz GLAs, yeah, the GLAs are also pretty low. Yeah, this is a nice car for a good price. I mean, I think that's pretty much what Ford is going for overall. But someone asked me about that. I think this one's a little bit risky. I don't want to go so big on that because it's Ford. I don't really, but it's cheap though. I mean, it's definitely going up though. That's the thing. Since the coronavirus down here, that was flat for a long time though. So I guess they probably announced it somewhere over here or something like that. But it's risky. We could even do the 2 months to this is 12. What if we did 2 months? Even 42 days, 48 days. Let's try 48 days. Do like a 12. It's not much more expensive, right? Because that one was $51, and then this one is 48 days. It is 64. It's not much more expensive, and that gives us a lot more time. So, oh, $66. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. But yeah, $66 versus 51. This one, the 13 is a lot cheaper, but that's, I don't want to do it. So this should give us time. It's 48 days. I think I like it. I want to do 4 of these. Well, wish me luck. I think it makes a lot of sense though, because the slope is interesting. The intersection, and this is, we're talking about 48 days now. What day is that? April 1st. Oof. April 1st. Okay. So let's just be careful. No. Let's be careful when we're dragging this out. Till April 1st would be right here. Let me make a small box. Okay, so it's going to be right there. That's April 1st. So that's almost $15. I mean, that's if it's at the same slope, but it's not necessarily going to be like that. That just gives us some sort of idea. So obviously we want to get some sort of idea when we're deciding these things. We can't just like close our eyes and just click buttons. But also we can't read these lines and charts and know exactly. It's just impossible to do. So we just need to get some sort of educated guess, you could say. And try our best to think about it. And then once we decide this, what we think it's going to be, and then give yourself some extra time, because look, it was only cost us like $17 more per contract. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Let me just double check this. 66 is selling for, I want to do a limit order at, I don't know, maybe 60. I would like to get this one, but I think I'm going to do it at 60. It's interesting. For sure it's interesting. Alright, let me double check that. It's April 1st calls. It is, I got 4 of them coming in, 60 cents at a $12 strike. Yeah, I like it. This one is interesting. I've been wanting to do forward anyway, so that's cool. We got one going, and it's not overall. It's not an expensive. It's not an expensive position for us, so I think it's going to be fine. Okay, just posted that on the Twitter. Yep. Good stuff. Yeah, that one's interesting. Hopefully that one triggers, and if it doesn't, like, it doesn't matter. I'm totally not upset, because with the options, now for the commons, then I'll be like, oh man, I'm missing out more than for the options for me. Why? Because if it is continuing on this slope, it doesn't really matter if it's up here and then it comes back. It's still on the same bullish trend. So, and then I can just adjust my expiration date. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't want to force the positions. I want to try to get a cheaper deal because it makes you feel better. Because I tried to get a cheaper deal yesterday on the vertical spread of DraftKings, and well, that one's probably not the best example because it's almost at 0%. But specifically the LAC, I got a better deal, and it actually hit my limit order, and it triggered, and we're already up 18% now. So that's cool. The moo looks like it's about to hit. The shaking my head looks like it's about to hit. Space is going down. That's good. My portfolio is catching back up, which is interesting. Space is going down, but it's not really down that much. Let's go zoom in here. Yeah. Let's go. $46. Come on. And yeah, what else is going on here? Apple still sucks. Oh well, but it's Apple. I mean, if anything's gonna suck that you are in, at least this could be Apple or Amazon or Facebook or one of those, you know. But the LAC one is interesting for sure. The DraftKings, the vert spread is 0%. Hey, it's better than not. Yeah, it's going pretty good. SBE. Let's take a look at that. So guys, if you don't know, the merger was delayed. Oh yeah, look at that, it's bounced. Whew. Relief. That's just what happens, you know. Let's zoom in a little bit. I want to see what the aftermarket. Ooh. Yeah. It's looking pretty grim, I'm not gonna lie, and it broke my support. But it is what it is. This is easily a $50 once it's confirmed. So, yep. Anyways, what's going on now? Let's check it out. Let me try to catch up on the chat while we have a second. Thanks, Hunter. I appreciate that comment. It's always nice to see live trading with thoughts and ideas at the same time, for sure. And that's really what I'm going for here. I mean, because if I didn't have the cameras on right now, I would be doing the same thing, but I wouldn't be talking to myself. I would just be thinking these things in my head, I guess. So I might as well just turn the cameras on and say them out, so maybe some people can learn something. Maybe you guys appreciate it. So, your thoughts on sins? Sorry if you mentioned it already. I don't know if I mentioned that. In on the Ford? Well, good luck, Steven. Good luck. Man, I want to get my Weeble switched to margin. It requires 6 days to end. I did that. I suffered too. It was okay. You got some long-term holds. I mean, you can still make a little money during the 6 days that it takes. I mean, we all have to do that. The best thing to do is right when you sign up and switch it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Sky, I'd probably do it. I mean, I did it, so I would probably do it, yeah. Awesome. Well, we got a good party going on right here, guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and take a look at all of the links in the description. We have a Discord link, which we're just building a really awesome community there, and we have the VIP section in the Discord, which is totally free. I just named it VIP because I want the most important questions that you need answered that I prioritize answering for you guys. And what else we got? We got the Twitter. Follow me there. If I'm not live streaming the trades, I am posting them on my Twitter. And go ahead and hit that like button here. It really helps me out. Appreciate it. And if you guys are making money on my picks, send me a screenshot of the games, and I will put you in the Wall of Fame. Well, maybe not you in the Wall of Fame, but I'm going to put your trade in the Wall of Fame, and you will know. Only you will know. So go ahead and do that. That'd be awesome. It really helps me out. I just keep everything organized with all the people making money. SBE option suggestion. Sorry if this is repetitive. It's not repetitive. I mean, I've already got the options. That's the thing. I've got it, and it's down 36%. I had the 45 strike on March 19th. So I was playing it safe. I thought I was playing it safe with the 45. It's right above my buy zone, actually. So, of course, the break even is higher, but so yeah, it's bouncing today. So yeah, I would buy it. I would totally buy it. I've already got some, so I'm not really like. I could go in. Let's see, how much capital do I have in that position? Well, I spent 3 contracts, so I almost spent 1,500, and it's totally worth 9. I could buy some more. I mean, dollar cost average is probably a good idea, but I might go ahead and get another one. Another one for further. That was the March 19th. Yep. Right here, I have a position, if you see that. So I had those right here. 35 days, I mean, we still got time. I might actually go out for 63 maybe and pick this up. It was the 45 strike. Because I can get that for maybe in the mid $4 range. And if you see, I actually paid $4.95 for the March one, the March 19th one. So it's not a bad idea. I don't want to over extend on this one position because there's so many other things that we can do as well. So I never think that's a really good idea. I only usually like to get around 4 contracts. So since I only have 3, I think I will probably go ahead and do that. It's not a bad idea overall. So I want to go out a little bit further just to give us a little bit extra time because these rumors were delayed. So the limit order for this I would set at maybe $4 if possible, because that bid is 360. This is pretty big range though, and then the ask is 570, and then the last that it sold for was 420. So I could do a 4. I think I'm down for a 4, but that's even cheaper than my other one. So this one's interesting. I'll go ahead and get 2 because I think this is a good play overall. So let me just go ahead and execute that, and I will post it to my Twitter because that's where we're doing the live trades, guys. So go ahead and give me a follow there. We're growing really fast over there too. Hold on 1 second. SBE call. What's the expiration date on that? Forgot already. 16th April. The strike is 45. And the price was, I said, $4 limit order. I did. Okay, so that's good. We're cool there. And it should pay off if it hits, if it triggers, and if it fills. This will pay off nicely. DraftKings is up. Nice. Is that nice? Let's check it out. This is in my buy zone. It still could be a good buy. I don't want to do anything with that. Our vert spread is down a little bit. That's okay. It needs to go up more for us to actually make some money on this. Closer to $80 would be better. We can maximize our profit at $80 on the vertical spread. Our poor $75 strike. I wouldn't sell it though. This can easily change. If it hits $75, this could be worth $1 or more. Because I'll show you what I mean. Okay, and this is just a way to get some sort of rough estimate. So let's say like 0 days to expiration. Let's just say if it hit the $75 and let's say it went to $80. So our strike is 75, remember, so let's just say it went $5 above. I don't know if that's realistic, but let's just assume. So right now so this is the 0 day to expiration. So let's just pretend like we had a $5 in the money, 0 day to expiration for DraftKings. You can see it's worth $4.45. So, this could be interesting. And even if it's right at the money, it's still worth almost 50 cents. And this is on expiration day. And we paid 20, I paid 25. I don't know what you guys paid. And then this right out of the money is 23. So it's almost a break even for us. So like maybe 74, maybe we could try to get out of it, but yeah. And this implied volatility is still relatively low. I mean, obviously it's 70%, but well, that's not even our position though. The IV for our position is 80. Well, anyways, let's check my portfolio. Still down a little bit. That's cool. Mostly interested in what? THCX is going up. Be careful with that one. Could be a bull trap. Tesla's... Okay, my Moo just filled. Nice. So that was profit at 100%, guys. Thank you, Moo. MU. Good, good. See, what did that fill at? I forgot already. Orders filled. Okay, our move filled at 580. So I actually want to just go ahead and write that down in my Excel because it's easy for me to keep track of all of these things. So just pardon me while I do that. MU. That was the last one. Sold at 580. Nice, we're right at 100%. So totally we made $475 on that. And we only went in with $290 per contract times 4. So we went in with $1160 and we came out with $475. So 475 divided by 1160. So we made 41% totally on that, and it only took a few days. So that's good. Good stuff. Okay, so waiting for some other ones to fill would be good. Positions we have right now, LAC is 25%. Oh, DraftKings vert spread is up 7.5. That's good. This one we're gonna wait till 80. We have a lot of time on that one. We have until August. This one is just kind of forget about it, I guess. The LAC reminds me of Los Angeles Clippers. Space is down from what it was, but it's okay because we want it to go down because I want to get assigned on the $46 strike. SMH is 88%. SBE contract is not really going up, but the underlying is, so that's really what we want to see today, guys. At least we want to see some sort of little bounce, a green candle. If we can see a green candle, then we have hope until Monday. If it drops from the buy zone, then I might consider rolling it. All right, my 2 of SMH just filled at 12. That just jumped up. We just looked at that too. Okay. Nice. So that's that was 100% profit too. Nice. We had 2 that we closed for 100% profit. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, let's see. My move is totally done. I just need to do some quick bookkeeping. So pardon me 1 second. And we filled that at $12. It was 2 contracts. And let's see, totally just made $600 off of that in realized profits, and that was 100%. Cool, and we still have 1 left, which I will let ride. And once it dips, I'll buy more. I don't know, we'll see. See, that's always good to set your limit orders because it's actually bumped up to $12 and it pulled back to $11.50. So it's good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Apple is not good stuff. Apple is not. Like I said, at least it's Apple. At least it's not just some random small cap. So it is what it is. But everything is looking pretty good, guys. These blue line things, those are the selling the covered calls. The Solo is about to expire today. And what's Solo we've been trading for? A little more than 8. We're not going to get assigned. If it goes up to 9, we would. This is a good buy, guys. This is a very good buy because it is an EV, and it's an entry level selling of the covered calls, and that's actually why I did it. Because I wanted you guys to see. So mine's about to expire, and I'm gonna keep my 100 shares today. So I'll have 100 shares freed up of the Solo, and I will be selling another one on Monday. So that's cool. And it looks like we could actually just go ahead and do that, though. See, that's the interesting part. Look, so if we don't do anything with this, it's just gonna expire, and we got paid $50 for this. So we could just let it expire today and then get our $50, and then on Monday we could resell a cover call, or we could buy it back for 3 cents. So $50, we could buy this contract back for $3. So totally we'd be up 47. But then we could actually sell another covered call today instead of waiting until Monday. And I don't necessarily think that's a good idea. I mean, it's not a good or bad idea. It's just if we should do that. I mean, it's up 2% today, so the premiums might be a little more expensive. Sure enough, the IV is pretty high. Because remember, guys, if the IV is high, that's when you want to sell the covered calls. The premiums are higher when the IV is higher. So the IV is higher, we should be running a wheel strategy, or selling covered calls, or selling cash secret puts. When the IV is low, then it's better to go long calls. But it depends, though. It's not that simple, but that's at least the basic level of understanding. Of course, it depends on other things, and everybody thinks differently. So let me just go ahead and look at the Solo. If we go out, I could sell the 7-day and get another. I could sell the 7-day. My strike was 9, so I could get a $39 more. So it could be cool. It's not very interesting. The 14 could get 73, 66. I'm just gonna wait till Monday, to be honest with you. Doesn't really bother me because it's not that much money, and who knows? Maybe it'll start popping off later. But I got 50 last time, so I don't know what I'm expecting here. So maybe it's not a bad idea. Someone asked me about this one. Somebody refresh my memory. Glucose monitoring systems. Oh. Another exciting medical company. You know? This one's up too much for me, though. I'm not interested. Let's go ahead and check out the Zom. Oh, it's down. Cool. Good for people that don't have this one. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go with all stocks that I'm watching. Oh, my space is actually up a lot more. CCIV is up. Nice. Lemonade. AMC is up. Don't really care. Bank of America. Nah, I'm not really interested. You could try to play a super churn on this. How about the CLI? This up. Clove. Still selling the lead puts for $2. Yeah, I was about to look at that actually. The Clove is out of my buy zone. I would be a little bit careful with this right now. I'm not really interested yet. This one could be interesting. Alright, let me look at what else I was... Oh, we just broke into the green. Okay, so the orders yesterday that I put in but were canceled was the Tesla selling the covered call. Of course, it's just so little money right now. Moo, that one's already filled. Tesla Lee, yep. So it was pretty much just those. Yep. Lee 30, yep. Tried to sell the 3 of those at $2. Let's look at that. Down, huh? And yeah, let's look at this. But what was the strike though? $30 February 26th. Let me reevaluate this, because I might have made an error actually if I put the limit order way too low or something. So it was a February 26th, right? 14 days. And it was a 30 strike. Right? 30 strike, February 26th, $2. Yep. So it was this one. I mean, it was down there though. You know, it was down there. That was on the 9th. So that was a few days ago. Really? Was that long ago? Yeah. So I was just hoping that it would pull back a little bit, but no, I don't remember exactly what I was thinking on that. Yo, what's going on here? I always keep it on all. Okay, so the Lee, these are going down a lot though. Oh, those are 0 days till expiration. Wait a minute. 0 days till expiration? $30? I don't want to look at this quote. Let's get out of here. I want the original screen. Okay. So here we are. Okay, well, I mean, 0 days till expiration. If we did, yeah, puts. Oh my God, was I just looking at the calls? Good for you, Sky. We all have to do that. The stock lending program. I think Robinhood was lending our stocks for free, weren't they? Okay, so back to the Lee. Let me just go ahead and decide what to do here. So we're on the puts, we're on 2 days, selling for the 30. Yeah, I mean, is that right? Yeah, it was the February 26th. Heck yeah. We could do a 30 here. 2 weeks until a 30. It's going to be interesting. This is at the very bottom of my buy zone. I wonder if we could do a 29.5. And then we get 1.5. Look, guys. Look at this. I'm not crazy. The in between the bid and ask is about 1.5. I'm getting it for 29.5. Yesterday I tried to get the lead for 2 for a 30 right here. And now it's actually lower, so it's a good thing I didn't. See, that's why you set the limit orders. I'm not crazy. I feel crazy sometimes. But yeah, I mean, if we had gotten it for $3 yesterday or something like that, we would be down 50%, right? Because it's only one, well, it's almost 40%. But anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. Selling, we're going to sell 3 of these bad boys. Actually, we're going to do 4. It's not 50. We're going to do 4 because if we do get assigned at that, our cost basis would be $28. Lee for $28? Yes, please. So I'm going to go ahead and place that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Is Weeble down? Did you see that? It said the server was not responding. Interesting. Well, now it's working. Okay. Do it while it's working. Get that in. I should have double checked that. I'm going too fast. Okie dokie. Well, anyways. Lee. Sell. Put. February. What was it? February 26, 29.5. February 26, 29.5 at. Sold it for 150. Now look, guys. Don't think I'm crazy again. Don't think I'm crazy again. You saw it right here. I'm gonna point people back. That was right in the middle of the bid and ask. Right? Pretty sure it was. Well, anyways, it's posted on Twitter. Let's see if it hits. What else is going on? Oh yeah, Monday's President's Day. Nice. Can take a day off. I'll probably do the live stream on Monday. I need to check my schedule and see if I have a one-on-one. By the way, guys, I do one-on-one coaching. So if you are interested, if this is a little bit too much and too fast and too complicated, I can take the time to sit down with you one-on-one on Zoom so we can screen share. And we can just go over whatever you want. You can get my opinion on your specific portfolio. Or really whatever you want. So, yeah, I do that. So I need to check my schedule actually. But probably we will do the live stream on Monday. Yep, Monday. Oh, looks like I got filled. I had the leaf filled. Very nice. Alrighty. We're in on the lead. Finally. Where's my lead? There you are. We filled at 150. That's awesome. You see, it pays off, guys. It pays off to set limit orders and try to get a good deal. So we finally got a good deal. I mean, cannot say if it's a good deal yet. It's too early, but at least it's a better deal than what we were trying to do yesterday. So that's why I recommend doing that. Don't market order anything stupid. Because if our limit orders, if they don't trigger, like whatever, we can always try again. That's also how I feel about the Ford right now, which is still working at 60 cents. Currently at 67. So that's fine. And then the SBE, we're buying it. Yeah, we're buying for the April. The $4 limit. It's $4.65, so okay. We don't want a 50% discount by any means. We just want a few pennies. Just to make us feel better. Just to make us be more confident that it's going to go in the right direction as we're thinking. I don't know what the psychology is there, but something like that. Everything's looking better. No. My positions. THCX has turned around. Soxel's turned around. Solo's not doing bad. Dow Jones is down, looks like. NASDAQ is down. The S&P is down a little bit. But semiconductors are up, and that really is all that matters. We're cool, so that means we're gonna be up. Nope. Oh, I wonder what Tesla's doing. That would have changed it. Where is Tesla? Oh, yeah, way down. Yeah. Yep, that's why. Our portfolio is down, but not much we can do about that. I'm not gonna sell my Tesla. But it hasn't been doing very well though. Pretty flat for a couple weeks. Could be a good buy. What's a good amount to deposit to start option trading with? I mean, whatever you got. I mean, don't think that there's a magic number, because look, at the end of the day, if you only have $100, then you need to make more than that. So deposit the $100 and try to make more than that. If you only have $1,000, then do that. But for sure, you're not going to be able to diversify very well until you hit 5,000. Once you hit 5,000, then you can start diversifying and taking some little bit more riskier positions. If you only have $1,000, then you can't afford to take risky positions. You can do screen sharing and everything on Discord, really. I didn't know that. I'm definitely interested in some coaching. Can I email you and get some information? For sure. For sure, Edward. Just go ahead and email me, and I will send you just the basic information that I need and just some details for you to go over. For sure. And my email address is on my website. My website, if you guys don't know, is prostockadvice.com. Link in the description. And go over to the /blog, and you can see all of my daily write-ups. And also the watch list is there, the official watch list, which I need to update this weekend. Probably won't get around to that until Monday, actually. So that's good. But we will probably be live streaming. Well, I'll do the what to watch for the week coming up. I'll probably do that. I'll release it on Monday, and we'll probably stream maybe Monday morning, I think. Maybe at about this time. Maybe we'll do something like that, but it's President's Day, so who knows? It could be good though. I mean, the markets aren't open or anything, but I might push out the report Sunday night, do it Monday morning. Monday night though, probably would. Yep, something like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yes, sometime on Monday we're going to be doing that, and I'll push out the report and I'll update the watch list. The calculator's hiding their names? Oh yeah, no. That's true, huh? Let me exit that. I am using Tastyworks as Webull is not available in UK. Okay, Tastyworks, there's nothing wrong with that. $76 options for DKNG 219 are only $1 for a contract. Oh yeah. Like you mean 1 penny per share? Yeah. I was thinking like $1. What? That's super expensive. I know. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to load up on those, because I don't know if Monica, if you saw the vague kind of estimate that we were running on that, just a dream, really. The only reason. But if we go ahead and look at that, if we could, this is 0 days to expiration. So if our expiration date comes around and we can check like how much in the money we are. If we checked, we're $5 in the money, so just go back $5 from whatever it is right now, and you can check. Wow, these contracts are worth $540. So I mean, you could take a penny and you could change it into $5.40. It's possible if it's $5 in the money. So that would mean our strike of 75 would need to go to 80. But anyways, it's not completely accurate because it depends on the IV, depends on a lot of things. But I assume if it did jump way up to 75, I assume the IV would be pretty high. I guess so, huh? But even if it's a little bit at the money, a little bit out of the money, it's still more than we're paid. Alright, we need to find a good deal. Whoa, why do I have that here? That's interesting. I didn't know that came there. All stocks. I want to find a good deal. Space is down. Jibo. Net. Futu. Down 5%. Interesting. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that yesterday, right? And it almost went into our buy zone, huh? No, that was through the after hours. Interesting. That one's interesting to watch. That's the Futu is the one that the broker exchange that does Mumu.com. We want to get a cheap one. Could be interesting. Cloudflare Inc. is a web infrastructure and web security company. The company has built a global cloud platform that delivers a range of network services to businesses of all sizes and geographies. It's down a little bit. Nothing major. Futu Fun might be interesting. Wish it would go down a little bit more though. We'll keep watching that one. Jivo is down. That's okay. ICLN could be an interesting one. But I wish it would correct a little bit more, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens with that. Kind of looks like a parallel. We'll see. We'll see. If it does cross the super trend, I wouldn't really want to buy a put on this because it's still clean energy, but it's not looking very good in my opinion. But overall it can definitely bounce, so we'll be watching this one for sure. And what's up with Ellie? Still not in our buy zone, but it's getting there. We could sell some puts on it. 35 days out in our buy zone, and we want to buy it for what, around 26, 27? So sell some puts on 27, we can get $100. Maybe. $35 days. I wonder if we could do 7 days. We would get 20. Maybe 10. Or, I mean, what else? We could try in the money. Let's see, I need the calculator again. 30, we could do a 31. Sell it. They're suggesting 2.6. So that's a 31 minus 2.6. So we could lower our cost basis to 28.4. Okay, so how about this one? $2. So 30 minus $2. Still is 28, but that's a little better. I mean, we could try to put a limit at 3, but I don't think that would hit. It's possible, but unlikely. So we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait. I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, we can try to do some things to try to hurry it up to get into our buy zone. Basically, just lowering the cost basis into the buy zone manually, getting cheaper stocks. But sometimes it doesn't work. All right, let me check up on this chat. Yeah, my calculator is kind of hiding that. Shouldn't remember to exit it. I don't know if Tastyworks has pre-market. I never tried it, but I've heard good things. My orders are placed. Most of them I do good for the day. And the reason for that is a really good example of what just happened with our Lee. Yesterday I did a $2 limit order for this option contract. It was $2 and it didn't get filled. And if it would have been good until canceled, then it would have gotten filled real quick today, and it's already down to 150. So that wouldn't have been good. And so actually it canceled, and then we reviewed it, reevaluated, and went in for 150. Yep. So it's a better deal. So I would recommend doing that for options. If it's long-term holds, then it doesn't matter. I would do good till canceled if you're really sure you want to get in on it. All right, thanks, Edward. I will be reading that. Cool. I'm going to check that out when we finish the live stream, briefly. Definitely got a couple emails that I need to answer. Definitely got a couple. But anyways, what else can we get a discount on? The Ballard Power. Yep, it's pulling back more. I thought so. It's not pulling back very much more, but still a little bit. Xiaopeng. Not so interesting. If it went down here, I'd be interested in $37. I would be very interested. We'll see though, because it's $45. Lee is 30. Probably it's worth it because of the self-driving. And Neo is 60. Anyways, we'll see what happens with Neo. I have no problems with Neo. Lee is down 2%. My portfolio is doing alright. It's still hanging in there. Looks like it might be a flat day. Apple still sucks. My Jivo is fine because I want to buy it anyways. I've got a strike of 12.5 and 15. Probably should go ahead and look at that. 12.5 and 15, okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Still got some time, February 21st. Yep. I'm sorry, February 19th. Yep. I mean, if I don't want to get assigned so much, I mean, I'm already at 72% because now I've got 9. I would have to buy 900 shares, possibly. So, I might not want 900 shares. How much money is that? That's a good question. 13.72. I mean, it would be at it would be at different prices. I just want to check at current market. $12,000 on some Jivo. Yep. Well, renewable energy is good stuff, though. Hey, Zach. My app TD doesn't have charts like Webull does. Bison. Do you know any websites or apps that will do those things without requiring you to invest anything? Not really off the top of my head, but there are some though. Like TradingView, I believe. I don't use that. A lot of traders do, but it's the technical analysis I'm not really into, if you haven't noticed already. And I can be totally wrong about that. but I really don't think that technical analysis is very important. I just like to make the charts very simple technical analysis and spend all my time doing the fundamental analysis, because that's what really is going to drive the prices. But as far as some of the things I'm drawing on the charts, like the buy zone and targets and stuff like that, I mean, it's more from like my notes, so I can remember if I look at it real quick instead of having to go back on a paper or on my watch list and see like, oh, what's my target price? It's already right here for me. But Zach, you could always switch over to Webull. Sky, yeah, that's a good point. You just download the Webull one. You can just do your charting here, even if you don't invest money in it. But you know what? While you're doing that, go ahead and use my link and deposit $100 there, because then you get $20 for free, pretty much. I mean, you'll get 2 stocks. I'm pretty sure the promotion is 2 stocks. I don't have enough time to even go check it. But it was 4, though. Now I think it was 2, but might be 1. Anyways, you just deposit $100 and you can get those stocks. So you might as well, but that's a very good suggestion, Sky. Thank you. Yep, you don't need a deposit to be able to do this. So you download Webull Desktop, or you could do the mobile, but I always use desktop. I'm a desktop kind of guy. I'm a desktop kind of guy on a laptop, actually. Yeah. Really, thanks. Do you need to be American to use TD? Think so? Thoughts on Palantir? Okay, let me check. It's down a little bit. Okay, it's going right through my buy zone. I wasn't really surprised at that. We were watching this yesterday. I wasn't very surprised that it hit up here and it's going down again, because it kind of did the same thing. But if you were on the live stream yesterday, you know, the Palantir overall is a buy because of ARK Invest is invested heavily in it. I would just watch it, to be honest with you. It is in my buy zone right now, but this buy zone was really meant to be for this other period, so I would have to reevaluate it. But I mean, if in doubt, just dollar cost average. It's really going to be your friend, and especially when we're talking about specifically right now, dollar cost average on commons. That would be the safe move, because it has kind of gone out of my buy zone. Although I'm just drawing these really quickly, so it's just estimates, but nevertheless, it's on the way down. Might be pulling up a little bit. Yeah. Dollar cost average commons, I would say, for sure. If this one shows growth, look at the VWAP on the 15-minute if you want to play a short term. It could come back to this VWAP, and then it could break out up. But it might not, though. I would say if it breaks the VWAP on the 15-minute, I would say probably start dollar cost averaging commons. And once you get the commons, you could sell covered calls if you could get 100 of them. Could be interesting, but I don't know how big of a position you would want on this. To be honest with you, it would be a lot safer just to buy ARK Invest. You know, like why would you want such a big position on some of these when you can just get them in an ETF? An ETF that is so well managed and did 140% last year. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on my portfolio. I'm actually keeping up with Cathie Woods, but by no means am I comparing myself to the queen. But we are doing about that, though, per year. I mean, so like right now we're at 124. But I still think I have about a month and a half to maybe 2 more months to be totally a year when I started this account. So if you just kind of, I mean, that's let's just say 10 months, so it's like 12.5% per month we're doing. And that's on because remember 90% is buy and hold for me. I mean, we'll trade a little bit. We'll buy and sell, and then we'll swing it a little bit. But for the most part, we're holding commons of 90% of my portfolio. So yeah, it's like a 12.5% per month, I think, averaged out, and per year, it's not bad. So you can do it yourself, guys. That's my point. You can try to beat Kathy Woods by yourself, but I mean, it would be really easy if, just depending on how much risk you want to take, anyways. Let's see. We are beating the Dow Jones by a lot. Better be. I don't really understand. Is this like this day to day or something? I guess it is day to day. My margin interest is $6. That's okay. Anyways, let's see if we can find anything cheap, any other cheap positions. Let me just review this really quick. I'm happy with this Lee though. I will take 400 shares of Lee. Shaking my head is at 112. It's good. When the IV chills out on the SMH, we can try to get some more. Because the IV chills out, then the premium should be cheaper. But anyways, let's check one more time if we can get any deals on anything. Space is going down. That's cool. Don't want to be on the 15-minute. It's only down 8% though. It's not so much. It doesn't look so bad on the chart. You know? It's just gone up so much that this doesn't look so bad, I guess. What else is on sale? We already got space. The net. It's an interesting play, I mean. But I can't do this right now. I need to look more into it. I need to look more into the fundamentals and catalysts. Cloudflare price target raised to $99. Price target raised to $88. What's the price? $85? $88. Those are setting some high goals, high standards. And that's recent too. Like, why would you even do that? Unless your price target was like, what, 50 before or something? They're being ultra conservative. Adjust Cloudflare price targets at $100. Some interesting things going on here. It's doing pretty good. Interesting. It is really down though. Does anybody know what the reason is for this? Do I have a spreadsheet tracking wheel trades? Yeah, I mean, I just put it on my master list for the what's it called? The Excel spreadsheet. So the selling calls and the buying calls are. So I would just like do SC for sell call and then BC for buy call. So you can kind of see it, and it would be negative if it's sold. Like the number would be negative. You'll probably know what I'm talking about if you look at it a little bit, but it's not the best Excel worksheet for sure. How long am I going to keep the LAC? Probably 25, 50, 100%. Seriously, have a plan and stick with it, guys. I set 20%. I'm not going to sell it yet. I can still do more. Unless I'm missing out on something. No, it's going well. Yep, so I was thinking it was either going to... Man, hold on. That's the 4 hour? Yeah, I was thinking it was going to... squeeze down into this zone right here and then either break either or direction. But since it's the lithium thing, look at that. That's like right on the dot. It's always funny to see happen. This one wasn't though. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking it was going to squeeze either way, but squeeze is not the right word, sorry, it's break out. But so far it doesn't look like it's breaking out yet, but we'll see. Overall, it wouldn't be bad if it did drop a little bit more, because we could just buy some more. Because overall, that's going to be a good play. And if you read the report and watched the previous video, you guys know what I'm talking about. But everything looks like it's going good. This is a good day, even though we're not up very much. The options positions we're in are overall very good, except for the Apple. And of course this DraftKings 75, but I mean that is like pretty much what we expected. So, could be interesting. I mean, yeah. We'll see what happens with that, but the Apple is not cool. Right now, the Tesla, it's also not good. That's okay. Shopify is down, could be interesting. But I would wait to see if this turns over though. It's always possible. Neo, I don't want to buy it. SBE, how are we doing? We just need to see a green candle today, and then I'll be okay with holding it until at least a couple more days to see. But if it breaks out of the buy zone, then I'm not very interested in that, at least until some time goes by. Yeah, let's check Baidu. I don't want to get it. I would like it to pull back first. Anyways, let me just go ahead and check this out. This chat out real quick. What is dollar cost average? It is when you buy, let's say you have $1,000 and that you want to invest in Apple stock. So on Monday you buy $200 worth of Apple stock. Tuesday you buy $200 worth of Apple stock. Wednesday you buy $200 worth of Apple stock until Friday. So every single day of the week you bought $200. So you just averaged your price, because guess what? This is always the answer if you're ever in doubt, dollar cost average, because we cannot time the market. We don't know when the bottom is going to be. We don't know when the top is going to be. That's why I take my profits at 25, 50, and 75 or 100, because I'm just dollar cost averaging on the way up. Also, I dollar cost average on the way down. So just always dollar cost average. DCA, DCA, DCA. And you can't go wrong. That is the best thing to do. Thoughts on ITRM? No, I don't have any thoughts on that. I'll check it out though. Maybe I can get some thoughts put together. Can you go over your thought process when choosing an option? What's the few main points to look for? This is a question I get a lot. Okay, so first of all, you need to identify which stock it's going to be that you want to buy an option for. The way you would do that is fundamental analysis. And that's 90% of the time you spend is going to be on fundamental analysis. You look for a catalyst. Like the reason why is actually going to go up. So once you find the reason why it's actually going to go up, and then you're going to feel confident when you buy it, and then you can sleep. So I think that's always the way to go. Then you go in to look for an entry point. So you do a little bit of technical analysis, try to find some trends, try to find some patterns, try to find some supports, and then try to get an entry point. Usually I would buy around the support, so I'd wait for a correction, a pullback, almost always. Literally, 99% of the time I'm going to wait for a correction, a pullback, a support, or I'll sell a put to try to force a support, because you can lower your cost basis down to the support or down to your buy zone or whatever. But that's pretty much it. What am I missing here? I'm a little bit tired, sorry guys. But I'm pretty sure something like that, right? And then of course you need to think about the strike. You think about the expiration date. I mean, I drag the slope out of, if I find a support that's going up, then I would drag the slope out and then see where it would intersect. I guess I can just show you. So look. Actually, let's do it because I already have it drawn up. So here was a clear support. It bounced a couple times. So my strike was 150. That's what I wanted, at least. That was my target price. And then I have an April 16th expiration, which I have just found out that is going to cut it very close. So I would probably figure out when your slope is going to intersect with your strike or your target price, because your strike is kind of like your target price. And then once you have that, then give yourself some extra leeway, give yourself some wiggle room. So don't do the exact day in time when it's supposedly going to intersect. Also, don't put so much weight on these lines that we're drawing. It's, like I said, fundamental analysis. This is only to just get a basic idea of what to do the strike and the expiration date. And then you give yourself some extra time. I didn't give myself some extra time on this. Well, at least at first I thought I was going to when it was going up here. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to go a little more like this. But it pulled back, so it is what it is. So right now I'm actually cutting it pretty short. That was definitely not the best one to do, but it's okay. We can always roll it. And it was cheaper, so it was okay. Because it could just go up here, and then it could go down, and then it could go up again, and then down, and then up, and then down, and up. You know what I mean? So it could be fine, because it's not going to just trade directly on this slope. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to emphasize, give yourself some wiggle room, because you don't want to cut it so short, because of the decay is just going to kill you. Have you heard of NXE? Next Gen, that sounds so familiar. Acquisition, exploration, and development of Canadian uranium projects. Uranium exploration assets in the Athabasca Basin, Saskatchewan, including an interest in Rook 1, location of the Arrow deposit, the Bow discovery, the Harpoon discovery, and the Arrows Alpha. What? What language was that? I guess it was Canadian. I don't know what that means. I haven't heard of it. Sounds interesting. Looks interesting. Let's see the news. Uranium stocks surge. Uranium names jump as B of A, Bank of America, sees benefits from delaying U.S. nuke plant closures. Sees benefit from delaying U.S. nuke plant closures? Nuclear energy boom, huh? Interesting. This is interesting. I appreciate that recommendation. I'm going to look into it. It's a little bit overbought right now, so I assume there's some sort of catalyst to making it go up so much. I'd have to look more into it, but I like that one. Let me write that one down. What's the ticker on that? NXE. I am going to look more into that. Thank you so much. And then the other one that you guys were suggesting was what? ITRM? therapeutics. There's a lot of these ones. Yeah. Ain't looking too hot, guys. Should I even read about it? Clinical stage pharmaceutical company. Well, this chart ain't looking very good. That's clearly going down. Yo. What you recommended me? Man, what you recommended? I mean, is there some sort of catalyst that's coming up, or do you have some insider trading knowledge? Please share with us. All right, what else we got? Good entry point for Mara and Riot. I feel BTC rally will slow down and pick up again. Here we go again. My OGs know. I don't even want to talk about that, to be honest with you. I sound like a broken record for all of you that are tuning in all the time. Maybe somebody can just catch them up to what I think about that. But I just don't understand. Why do you want to do that? Why don't you just buy Bitcoin? The only thing I can think of is leverage on an options play, but you can just leverage Bitcoin unless you want to sell covered calls. So in turn, what are we, just selling covered calls on Bitcoin? People talk about this so much because Bitcoin's... Oh no. People talk about it so much because Bitcoin is high, right? That's silly though. Why? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Yep. Well, their chart actually sucks too. Well, I don't know why, because, well, Bitcoin ran up here, but it started crashing in 2015. Maybe they were in some other sort of business, though. It's possible. This is just... I mean, if you zoom out a lot, it doesn't look very good. The 180 day just started going up. The 180 day moving average. After years. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Right now it's going up, so it's going up. And do you think that this is pulled back like that, so it's a good entry point? I want to... I don't remember how I did this. I don't remember how to do it. I used to know how to overlay another stock on top of one, so I could look at two, compare the movement of two at the same time. So I wanted to actually compare with Bitcoin, but I forgot how to do that. I used to be able to do that. I need to check that out because that's actually kind of useful. Maybe it's the VS. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, here's Bitcoin. So let's just take a photo with our minds on that. You know, it's about the same. So like, I don't understand. But one thing I would like to check out is the covered calls. I mean, am I missing something? It's possible. I miss things all the time. I just think it's too risky though, because if Bitcoin crashes, this is gonna get super hurt, and Bitcoin is known to crash. So I would at least prefer to be holding Bitcoin. But anyways, Those are expensive. 14 days till expiration. Wow, the IV is super high. Well, guys, there we go. That would be interesting. But you're still holding those 100 shares, you're running a risk. $30 sell a put, $34 sell a put, but if Bitcoin just dropped a little bit, that would be easy. Like 3 days ago it was 30. That's risky. I mean, you could sell a call, but you're gonna get assigned, or sorry, you have the 100 shares, so what if it drops? And it can drop a lot. I don't know. Overall, I don't like that. I'm not gonna do it. What about semiconductor plays? Well, I have the SMH, so I'm in a lot of the semiconductor ETFs. I have an option on the SMH. I just took 100% profit on it, actually. Yeah. Biden is funding the shortage of chips for sure. And I was looking at, what was that one that I was looking at before? It was my nose out here. MRVL, I think. Yeah, this is semiconductors. This one is interesting too, but there's just so many that are all really good. So we'll have to keep a watch on it, but it's hard to go wrong here. It really is hard to go wrong here. Yeah, I mean, it's a good play. I mean, for sure, it's hard to go wrong. I mean, just try to get some cheap positions. See if you can find one company that's pulled back in a consolidation period, and because sometimes they are. So yeah, I would probably do that. Buying currency equals safer. Buying mining companies, they can go out of business. Thank you for recapping that, although I probably did it anyways. Hey Zach, what do you think about GNLN? Can you quick review and explain to me what you're looking for, good and bad, with that stock? Green Lane Holdings? A vape company? Vaporization product and consumption accessories in the United States. Owns and operates an e-commerce website in the vaporization products and consumption accessories industry. Vapornation.com and vapeworld.com. I mean, I don't smoke, so I don't know. I mean, specifically, you want me to do like a TA on it or something? GNLN. I'm not really interested in that one because I don't know enough about this industry, so I would just stay away from it. But it could be good, I don't know. Oh, I missed that part of your scenario. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. Since nobody can actually short Bitcoin, oh, you definitely can short Bitcoin. Wait, what? I have shorted Bitcoin a lot. What do you mean you can't short Bitcoin? Yep, for you guys that don't know, I've been in Bitcoin since 2011, and I was in the mining industry. That's why talking about these Samara and stuff like that, I feel like I don't want to touch that because I've got personal experience with it. But yeah, you can definitely short Bitcoin. And guys, if you're just finding us from from YouTube, go ahead and check out the links in the description. We have a Discord community, and I'm pretty active on there. And also the Twitter, I post the real trades, and probably we're not going to be doing much trading more. It seems like I would like to let it play out. We're actually up 1% now, so turn of events. But the real question is, how is Tesla? Oh, down 1.7. It's going to be one of those days. Take a look at NGAC, the SPAC rumored to buy EVXOS. Interesting. So many SPACs, so many SPACs. It's all good though. Those are risky ones. I usually do those at 5. Okay, so this is, don't want to buy that. I wonder if Webull can actually buy it. Yeah. Why can't I buy the CSTA.U anyways? Okay. Yeah, if it pulled back around 11, that could be interesting. But once the mergers come through, like once they actually merge, these are going up a lot. So it's worth it. There's SPAC ETFs now, but I don't think they're on Webull actually. On is super cheap options. IB was like 40 when I entered, now it's 60%. That's what I bought on and thought it would be good calls. Good job. That's smart. Buy the calls when the IV is low. Sell when the IV is high. And sell covered calls if the IV is high. Makes sense. What would you recommend to make $400 to $500 a week that you would do strategy? Yeah, for sure. This is doable. You just need money. So you got, first of all, you got to let me know how much money you're working with, because if you only got $100, that 400% a week is a lot. But if you got $4,000, then 10% per week, it's doable. But you're not going to be very well diversified. There's some plays I can think of off the top of my head, because I do the one-on-one consulting, and yeah, we go over that stuff. The specific plays, I go over some of it in my videos too. And most of you guys are not going to need my one-on-ones. A lot of you are very capable, it seems. But for the beginners, I try to catch everybody up, give them some education, and advance them to intermediate options. In intermediate level of understanding for options. What would you recommend to make 4 to 5? Really appreciate this stream. Thanks, Gabriel. I appreciate you for joining. How can you open a short position on Bitcoin? You go to an exchange, and that you can short Bitcoin, and then you just click short. Or you can just do it the old-fashioned way. You can borrow when it's high, so you can borrow Bitcoin on margin, and then you can just sell it immediately. And then when it drops, you buy back, because that's what a short actually is. So for sure, you can manually short pretty much anything, you know, because I don't know like what exchanges you guys have access to, like which locations and countries, what you're limited to, but you know, there's a lot of things out there, and you absolutely can short it. And most of the exchanges you can short on it, like straight away, just click short. But if you don't have access to something like that, just find an exchange that you have like you can borrow Bitcoin, basically, like get a loan, and then you just do it the old-fashioned way. Because what is a short? A short is selling first and then buying back when it's lower. So you're actually making money if it goes down. So you just do that. You borrow Bitcoin, you sell it, and then wait for it to go down, and then buy it back, and then repay your loan. That's all a short is. So you can short anything. I could even short a video game, selling it to GameStop. You know, I could borrow the video game. Let's just say it's Call of Duty. I could borrow a Call of Duty game from my buddy, because the Call of Duty price is $50 right now. So then I could go into GameStop and they're not going to give me $50, but let's just pretend they gave me $50. And because it's new, it just came out or something, I don't know. So then I sold it to them for $50, but this is actually not mine. I borrowed it from my friend, and he thinks I'm playing it right now, but I'm not. I'm selling it to GameStop. And then I wait a couple of weeks until everybody has this new game, Call of Duty, and it's not so hot anymore. And then the secondhand market, the prices have fallen from $50. They've fallen to $20 because everybody has it. And there's an excess of Call of Duty games going around in GameStop. So I head on back to the GameStop store, and I buy back the Call of Duty for $20. So I sold it for $50. So I had $50 in my pocket. I bought it for $20. Bought it back for $20. So then I have a profit of $30. So there you go, guys. That's how you short a Call of Duty at GameStop. So you can short it. You can short every single thing in the world if you think about it. But most of the exchanges, they just have a short button. I don't even. Maybe you guys are in some places that don't. Yeah, I do feel that about Ethereum. You know, I know some people are like really, really, really hard shilling ETH, but Bitcoin is still king. It's still going to be king. You know, Ethereum has a better purpose than Bitcoin does, for sure. But even ETH is outdated now, so like the gas fees are just ridiculous. I can't do anything with it. So, you know, there's a lot of better coins out there that are free actually to transfer, no gas. But nobody's doing anything. You know, people aren't doing anything huge with them like with Bitcoin and ETH. When is the bid-ask spread too wide in options? I mean, for the vertical spread, I mean, you need to think about the target prices and also the budget that you want to put in, because the smaller it is, then the cheaper the position is. But I mean, you know, because if it's like if you're buying the call for $20 and then you're selling it for like $1 million, like that doesn't really make sense. So you might as well just do a call because it's unlimited potential gains. Because the vertical spread is going to limit your gains, but it's cheaper. So you're really just going to depend. Appreciate that, Edward. I really do appreciate that. So make sure you contact me and I will reply as soon as possible. But yep, we're doing that. I'm doing a lot of it lately, and I'm pretty busy, and I'm trying to schedule the one-on-ones around the write-ups I need and the research I'm doing and the actual trading and stuff like that. So how much do I charge for a one-on-one lesson? I do an intro of $50. Intro price is $50. And it's however long it takes. It's capped at an hour. And then if you want to buy more classes or whatever, then more sessions, then there's some deals that we can do, that we can work out. But go ahead and email me. I'll send you the list of everything that you need to know. Yep, my consultation is 50 intro. 50 intro. And yeah, I mean, it depends on, because look, like I said, most of you guys don't need this. This is legit for beginners, or maybe you have some sort of knowledge of how to buy a call or how to buy a put, but you want to go more into selling covered calls or different strategies that we can run, or specific things about the vertical spreads or the whatever type of spreads you want to do, like iron condors or anything like that. If you want to go into things like that, and or maybe something not so advanced, but maybe I'm talking too fast, or I didn't go over it enough, or something like that, and you just need just someone to sit down with you on Zoom and screen share, and then I can like hover my mouse around where like you need to push the button actually and tell you like how to execute those on your broker or on Webull or whatever. So really, that's what it would be for. And also some sort of like mentorship. It would be if you are a, I guess you could say VIP client of mine, because this type of stuff, like if you just have like some people, there's two different types of people. There would be some people are looking for, they don't understand like just one or two things, and they just need me to clarify it for them. And that only take like 30 minutes, an hour. It's not a big deal. But there's other people that want to kind of like start taking classes and learning more, and then always reviewing the strategy and always reviewing different plays and upcoming things we can do. And then I'll be, so if you get like 20 classes, or not even that many, you can get 10, 5, 10, 20, it doesn't matter. And then I will know what your portfolio is, and I will be able to send you emails to check on you about, hey, are you buying this today, or just whatever strategy we're running. So this is more like a mentorship type of thing, because I can't do that with everybody, even though, to be honest with you, I kind of would want to, because I really like doing this. But anyway, so, unfortunately I can't do it, but right now, I mean, I'm just starting to this YouTube channel and everything like that. So right now everything is relatively small community and easy to contact me. If you just have a quick question, just message me and I'll respond to it. Not a big deal. Just make sure you message me on the Discord VIP section. And again, if you want me to sit down with you on Zoom, there's no problem. I will do it. I love your GME short explanation. Okay. Well, I'm glad. That was a funny one, though. I do like that one. Yeah, Tasty works on short Bitcoin. I mean, go to a traditional crypto exchange. Like, there's so many though. No point for me to even recommend one. You can easily short Bitcoin. We do that a lot. Well, not recently though, to be honest with you. But I've done that many times before. So, but that brings me back to what you originally said, that because it gives Mara or whatever, gives you a chance to short it, but not really though. So, I mean, shorting a Bitcoin would cost money though, because you're borrowing the Bitcoin technically, instead of just buying a put. But you're buying a put, it costs money too. I mean, for the contract costs money. So, anyways, I'm glad that you like that GameStop explanation. Yep. That was fun. But yeah, you can actually short everything. It doesn't matter. You can short an Apple. You can short a GameStop. You can short a Call of Duty. It doesn't matter. Well, anyways, guys, that's about it. I'll hang out. I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Have the last questions, but then we gotta call it quits for now. But again, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys joining. Check out the links. If you appreciate what I'm doing, go ahead and send me $1 as a tip. That makes me feel good, making me feel like I'm appreciated. But you know what? You guys are sending me a lot of love my way anyways. We're growing so fast here, no matter on Reddit, on YouTube, and Discord is awesome. The level of growth that we're experiencing this week is just crazy. It was last week I had less than 100 subscribers on YouTube, and now we're about to hit 1,000. It seems like we're already past 800 today. So that's really, really awesome, guys. Appreciate it all. And so yeah, go ahead and smash the like button. It's better than $1, to be honest with you. So go ahead and smash that. That's really going to help me out, so more people can come and find us. And it's all going to be good, guys. So I really hope that everything went good for you, everyone trading today. If you're making money, send me a screenshot of my picks that you made money on, and I will make sure to post that on the Wall of Fame. So far, Lee is going all right. LAC is good. Space is better. Shaking my head is 123. SBE is not. Apple's not. But Apple, I have faith. But yeah, anyways, everything is good over here. My portfolio is up. We're getting close to the 1 million. Hopefully next week we can do 800,000. That would be cool. And a lot of people asking me what I will do after the once we hit 1 million. Maybe I'll divest some into real estate. Maybe go back to another journey to 1 million, or maybe we'll just try to get to 2. Whatever. We'll do something though. We'll stick around for the foreseeable future. Yep. Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, the FOMO is can suck you in sometimes, but you gotta be careful. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will be available for any questions or comments, or on Twitter or Discord later today and tomorrow this weekend. And we will do the next live stream probably on Monday, and then I'll try to get the report out late Sunday or Monday. Probably late Sunday I can have it out for you guys of what to watch for next week. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on Twitter. Make sure to follow me, because everything we're trading right now, you will see what filled and what didn't fill on Twitter after the market close. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you coming again, and I will see